Hello, guys. Welcome to another podcast episode of Pixel Record. My name is Sarah Seamount, and today I will be talking about stuff about hate versus criticism, dealing with opinions, likes and dislikes. So I'm really interested in like confession pages on Instagram. It's basically where anonymous people just DM confessions or basically just opinions on a certain character or movie. It's not just confessions. I always see it everywhere on the internet. Some people just really hate horribly. Some people are just really good with opinions. Some people are just not at all. So I just want to talk about hate versus criticism. It's a really big thing. People get it messed up all the time. Some people mistake criticism as hate, and some people say it's criticism, but they're actually hating. Criticism is giving you tips on how to improve. It's like when they're reviewing a piece of art or maybe a movie, they're like, this is good. However, here's how you can improve. Blah, 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 blah. And they give you tips on how to improve so you can become better. Hate is just like, oh, screw you. Get lost. Oh my gosh, I hate this. Stop enjoying it. And that's what I see. And people are like, we are allowed to dislike stuff. So we're going to talk about it. Yeah, but that doesn't mean spend all your time hating on something. Like for the instance of Captain Marvel. I really like it, but I can't stand people who hate on it. Well, at this point, I honestly don't care. All they're doing is just wasting your time. So the best I can say is just ignore the haters. They just want to waste their time. They have nothing to do with their lives. And I'm just saying, like, no offense, but if you waste your time hating on something in your favorite franchise, then I'm sorry, but you're a fake fan, okay? I mean, if you're in that fandom, then why waste your time talking about something you don't like when you could do something really good, like enjoying the stuff you love instead of trying to ruin the fun for others? Yeah? And if you don't like it, then that's completely okay. You can just stay quiet about it. Like, for example, I hate Fortnite so much with a passion, but I don't go around on Fortnite pages talking. I don't make an entire hate page. I don't waste all my time targeting Fortnite players or creating clickbait videos on saying why it's bad, you know? And of course, everyone has opinions. We as humans are allowed to have opinions. However, it just depends on the situation, on whether or not you should like or dislike it. If you don't like someone because of how they act or something, like for example, I don't like Umbridge from Harry Potter, then I mean that's okay. I don't even like it when you just hate something for like no reason or for a dumb reason. Like if you hate Captain Marvel because she's a woman, or if you hate someone because they're gay, I mean they don't have a choice, right? They can't control gender, race, sexual orientation. I mean, is that any of your business? You don't like it, so why talk about it? Like if you talk about something you don't like, you're literally just giving it attention. And more hate, more attention, it makes it more famous. And I know in a recent interview, Brie Larson said she not only did not know about all the hate towards her character, but she doesn't care. See, she's got better things to do with her life. And unlike Brie, all these haters spend all their time hating on someone. I mean, it's not going away, so why talk about it? Why don't you just ignore it? Do something good with your life. Like, I don't know, playing Minecraft. I enjoy playing Minecraft the most. See, I don't waste my time trash talking Fortnite. I just do what I love the best, you know? Also, I want to point out when I was a kid, I always just watch my favorite movies and I wouldn't really hate a character for like a really crazy reason. I only hate them because they are a really horrible, like say Umbridge and Bellatrix Lestrange from Harry Potter. See, that was reasonable, but then I scoured the internet. It really changed for me. I discovered that people were hating certain movies because like sometimes it can be inaccuracy to the books, like The Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian, and Dawn Treader. I know people hated those because of like how inaccurate they were to the books. I get that. I am completely aware that stuff like that is inaccurate to the books, but like that shouldn't stop me from enjoying it, right? Although there were some stuff I didn't like about Prince Caspian movie, like the relationship between Caspian and Susan. I don't like it at all. It's like they forced it in. It wasn't added to the book. And I know in the Dawn Treader book, Caspian fell in love with a star, I think. Her name is Lily Andale in the movie, but in the book she didn't have a name. And all the little Suspian fangirls start hating on Lily Andale because she and Caspian fell in love canonically. But here's the thing. Susan Caspian was non-canon. The one between Lily Andale and Caspian were canon. So I don't... It's crazy. A bunch of clowns in the town, you know? Also, all the hate towards The Last Jedi really annoyed me at first. Oh my gosh, I remember the fandom was like extremely split. I know people like me actually enjoyed it, and I know there are people who didn't like it. They don't have time to complain about it. You can be like them, and then there's those toxic haters who won't shut the hell up about the hate. They like wasting their time talking about it. It's cool, you don't like it, but why talk about it? I know like a week or so after Last Jedi came out, some people are so mad about it that they created a 45-minute version where they cut out all the women, which is the most biggest bullshit I have ever seen. What's the problem with women? Oh, that's what it literally came out like a year after Carrie Fisher died, and you're gonna be a bitch like that? I mean, come on. These 30-year-old men who whine all the time in their mom's basement. There's us millennials, some of us millennials who are actually really mature and know it's not worth the time talking, wasting our time talking about something we don't like. Of course, not all millennials are like this. I'm just saying, and they say we millennials are bad. I mean, look at these old guys who are getting mad at that girl Greta Thunberg, I think her name is, who doesn't want the world to heat up. I know like she's a girl who is talking about climate change and all that, and all these 30-year-olds are getting pissed at her. I also know there's this hate versus criticism thing around Minecraft story mode. It was like back in the day when it came out. I remember when the second season first came out, the trailer video, I commented saying, yay, yay, I can't wait. Well, as all the other Telltale fans were like, ew, no, Minecraft, get out. I know someone commented to me about it, and I know Shelby, she replied back, and she was like, let people enjoy what they like, and that other toxic guy replied, hey, we're allowed to dislike stuff. And Shelby brought up the hate versus criticism thing. She said, yes, I understand your point, however, there's a difference between hate and criticism. Going out of your way to talk about something you don't like is not criticism. Criticism is, as I said before, telling you how to improve. Sometimes it can be harsh, but it can be a great way to help you improve. I'd say just look at the criticism that makes a lot of sense. It can be harsh, but if you listen to it, then it can help you improve. Also, I also want to talk about unpopular opinion. I know it's so hard to stick by those because, okay, let's use an example. I like Jar Jar Binks from Star Wars, and I know so many people hated him. Some people hate him because he was annoying, or some people just hate him for no reason. They just decide to just jump on the bandwagon. I hate it when people jump on the hate wagon. It's like, when a few people hate it, then everyone's going to hate it, and that's really annoying. I mean, they have no reason. They just want to be like everyone else. Sometimes it can be very hard for people like me to express their opinions when everyone disagrees with you. But I eventually got used to it, and honestly now I don't care. Just don't argue with me and we'll be cool. Okay, so I also run a confessions account. I can't say the username though. That's why I am very skilled with this kind of stuff. I remember one time I posted a confession that everyone disagreed with, and the person who sent it was like, I'm so worried. Everyone disagrees with me. And like, I'm not really a professional at this, honestly. So I just did the best advice I can give. Just ignore them. She sent out a confession. I posted it. Everyone disagreed with it. And she was like, I'm not gonna post anymore. And this fan base is actually kids, like below the age of 18. Well, most of them, of course, because I'm 18 myself. And I know there's a 19-year-old on there as well. The truth is, so everyone is going to disagree with you at some point. I'm sorry, but it's reality. Of course, I said before, I'm not professional, but the best advice I can give to you is ignore them or suck it up. Or another suggestion is try listening to the other side and listen to their point, because you never know what could come out of it. But of course, if their argument is unreasonable, you can tell, and of course you win. You will always meet a bunch of people who have unreasonable arguments. Like, here's one I saw. So it was about Spider-Man Far From Home, so spoilers. And turns out that Nick Fury and Maria Hill were actually the Skrulls, Talos, and Sorn from Captain Marvel, right? Some guy said, oh, Nick Fury has been Skrull since Age of Ultron, and he said that because Maria called him Nick and that like cut his toaster diagonally because he said so in Captain Marvel. But Age of Ultron was in 2015. Captain Marvel was in 1995. Times have obviously changed since then, and I'm sure by that point Nick Fury didn't really mind if his toes were cut diagonally. And I saw some other people commenting against his point, they said, no, Nick Fury has been simmed as a Skrull since after Endgame, between Endgame and Far From Home, because this was after the snap, right? Because no way would Fury just miss out on Tony's funeral, you know? But then, like, he was like, oh, the Russo brothers are lying. Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. So if you're arguing with someone, at least make a strong point, or maybe just accept that you lost or something. Yeah. I also want to talk about dealing with people who don't like your opinion. Oh wait, I know I discussed this already, but I want to talk more about it. I remember I saw this video where this person was talking about one of those FNAF stands. It was like a few years ago, so obviously that game is not popular anymore as far as I know. Hopefully it's not popular. Probably. Hopefully not. But I know he was talking about this one account that were like, if you don't like Five Nights at Freddy's, you are considered a hater. Like, I really hate when people do that. I'm pretty sure it just comes from kids, because, you know, they always do that. If you disagree with them, then they'll think that you are hating them. I guess that seems like a way I used to think as a kid. Hopefully the kids will learn someday. Also, I remember on my Confessions account, I was talking about art theft, and this one person told me about some criticism they gave to a kid about some, okay, no offense, horrible art they drew. And the person was getting mad at them, bashing him out, calling him a hater. That's what they told me, and I was like, dang. And they said, I hate this generation. I'm ashamed to be a part of it. Honestly, same here, but I mean, at least not everyone's like that. I know nowadays the majority of millennials are actually really mature, as you can see. Like Greta Thunberg, you know, like how I said earlier. Okay, so I know this was a really long podcast, but I just want to end it right here. I was really happy to talk about this. I'm really hoping I talk about more, but with someone else, or maybe more, because I guess it's one of my favorite topics to talk about. So just remember, hate and criticism are two different things. Criticism is helping you improve. Hate is just dragging you down. Even if people disagree with you, it's completely okay. It makes you stand out, you know? Likes and dislikes. It's okay to like something. It's okay to just dislike something. Just don't waste all your time hating on something, because it's not worth it. Plus, it makes the thing you hate more popular, and you don't really want that, right? Anyway, I'm really glad you guys enjoyed this podcast, and I'm really hoping to see you all later. I am now out. Bye.